The White House in crisis. I'm Jake Tapper. In less time than what would be your typical school day, today we've seen allegations from an intelligence community whistleblower that the President of the United States, according to the whistleblower, abused his power by leaning on a foreign leader to investigate Trump's political rival. We heard that the White House tried to bury that transcript using a server only intended for actual intelligence secrets. And now we have some new reporting, out first in the New York Times, of a president so angry that this all got out, he is seemingly longing for the death penalty for the officials in his own administration who cooperated with the whistleblower. Take a listen to the audio obtained by the Los Angeles Times.
Who's the person who gave the whistleblower the information? Because that's close to a spy. You know what we used to do in the old days when we were smart, right? The spies and treasons, right? We used to handle it a little differently than we do now.
See, today we got our first look at the whistleblower complaint about President Trump, the one that sparked this impeachment inquiry. It says, quote, "I have received information from multiple U.S. government officials that the President of the United States is using the power of his office to solicit interference from a foreign country in the 2020 U.S. election." The whistleblower goes on to talk about the alleged White House efforts to keep all of this under wraps. The acting director of national intelligence testified before Congress earlier today, saying that the whistleblower and the inspector general, both of whom are the ones that brought this issue to the fore, both of whom were acting in good faith, he said. CNN's Sarah Murray has the details of a very busy day here in Washington, details that could spell more trouble for the Trump presidency.
Were you shocked at all by what you read?
None of us is above the law in this country.
The complaint relied on hearsay evidence.
A bombshell whistleblower complaint made public today reveals that President Trump not only asked the Ukrainian president to have his 2020 rival Joe Biden and his son Hunter investigated.
That call was perfect. It couldn't have been nicer.
But White House officials were allegedly so alarmed they quickly moved to lock down records of the call. This set of actions underscored to me that White House officials understood the gravity of what had transpired in the call, the whistleblower complaint states. Officials allegedly moved the transcript of Trump's call to an electronic system typically used to store especially sensitive classified information. According to White House officials I spoke with, this was not the first time under this administration that a presidential transcript was placed into this code word level system solely for the purpose of protecting politically sensitive rather than national security sensitive information, according to the complaint. The complaint also alleges that Trump told Vice President Mike Pence in May to cancel a planned trip to attend the Ukrainian president's inauguration. Trump wanted to see how Ukrainian President Zelensky chose to act in office, the complaint states.
I believe that this matter is unprecedented.
Today, Acting Director of National Intelligence Joseph Maguire appeared before the House Intelligence Committee and defended his decision to take a whistleblower complaint that names the president straight to the White House.
Such calls are typically subject to executive privilege. As a result, we consulted with the White House counsel's office, and we're advised that much of the information in the complaint was, in fact, subject to executive privilege, a privilege that I do not have the authority to waive.
Maguire refused to say whether he discussed the whistleblower complaint with the president, but he revealed that Trump never asked him to figure out the identity of the whistleblower.
I can say, although I would not normally discuss my conversations with the president, I can tell you emphatically, no.
President Trump ultimately allowed the complaint to be made public after an outcry from Congress. While Democrats condemned Trump's conduct outlined in the complaint,
the President of the United States has betrayed his oath of office.
Republicans mostly slammed Thursday's hearings as an effort to undermine Trump.
I want to congratulate the Democrats on the rollout of their latest information warfare operation against the president.
But as Trump and his GOP allies began taking aim at the unknown whistleblower's motives, Maguire said he believes the whistleblower acted in good faith.
I think the whistleblower did the right thing. I think he followed the law every step of the way.
Now, Jake, ultimately this was referred to the FBI as well as the Justice Department, and the Justice Department decided that there were no charges here to bring. They said the president's phone call with the Ukrainian president essentially wasn't anything of monetary value. He didn't violate any kind of campaign finance or election law there, but obviously the ball's still rolling on the hill, Jake.